Hello guys, so these are the second headphone, wireless headphone that we're going to review from the Mpow brand, because I decided to just buy some of them to see what they could do since they are cheap, and it doesn't hurt to have some more reviews about people that like audio and like to know how these sound. So these are the Mpow S10, and these, as you may know and may see, are really similar to the Vava Move that we have reviewed on our website before, so I'll try to compare them with the Vava Move. But the first thing I'm going to say is that the Vava Move, has, if you remember, had a flat cable which is more durable than this kind of thin cable that you see here on the S10, but we're going to keep going before we go more in depth. So we have the ear hooks to help them keep in place during sports, for example, and we got the commands on the remote, nothing too impressive that we've never seen before. And here you see that you have they are waterproof, magnetic, and high definition, which means they support aptX, not much. And it's really simple. It says that they can have a music time of about 8 hours, which is about the same as the Vava Move. They lasted me about 7 hours, so this should be a worthy contender. To open this up, it's really simple. You just go here and pull this tab up, and it slides right out. You got the S10s here with some ear tips, the micro USB charging cable, the reminder that we have seen also on the H7 video, a little manual, and a carrying case made out of leather. So let's go on and move on to the S10. One thing that I don't like in the first touch is how thin the cable is, because as you might know, during strenuous use in like the gym and such, I think that these won't last. It's a bit too thin. I feel like they're gonna break here. Like the strain relief is there, but it's way too thin. Anyway, they are magnetic, which means you can save them around your neck like this, and they are well built. It's a metal housing. The ear tips, it's the usual. You got these little hooks to secure them to your ears, and in here you got the play, the plus and the minus button, alongside a little charging port on the side. This micro USB charging port here on the side. You got the micro USB charging port. To pair them up, it's simple. You just keep pressing on them, on the mid button, and now that it's flashing white and red, it means they are pairing, so you just go to your phone's Bluetooth and they pair up. So all in all, these are not as interesting as the H7 that we've seen before. They don't seem that well built. I really don't like the cable. But up next we're going to tell you a bit about how they fit and what they sound like, because that's the most important part of some headphones. So see you in a bit. So now I'm going to talk a bit about the sound quality of these Mpow S10. These are just about as good as any other in-ear monitor that you can find in this range. They have a slightly V-shaped sound. You don't have a mid-range that comes close to you. It's a bit recessed due to the V-shaped sound, like I said. The mid-bass goes hard, hits you deep enough, but I still don't think that they are better in terms of quality than the Vava Move 28 that I've referred before. I think the bass is tight, the mid-range is a bit recessed, and you hear the music, and the highs are there, but they don't extend that far. So it's a pretty simple consumer type of sound. For example, if you get in-ear that's wired for about the same price, like I compare this with the Xiaomi Piston Trees that have a more neutral sound, but the Piston Trees have a lot better resolution. You also got some offerings from KZ that offer a better resolution. These are just fine. They don't have any glaring flaws, and they will do for you if you listen to pop and like EDM, drum and bass, electronic music, and you are not expecting a superb resolution, because once again, this costs about 18 euros if I'm not mistaken, so you cannot expect much. In terms of the battery, I wish it would last a bit longer. It lasts around 7-8 hours per charge, which is the usual with these kind of headphones, but I've grown accustomed to the bigger headphones that last for about 1 week, and like just 8 hours of active listening. Sometimes it sounds like it's not enough. So I'm curious to see the new type of true wireless headphones, those that have the carrying case, because I would like more time of reproduction without having to charge them. All in all, they are good. I mean, the build quality is pretty nice. It's metal. They have the clasp thing where you just go like this. They don't fall out of your ears. The ear hooks are secure. So I couldn't say that they are bad wireless headphones by any means. But when you go to this price of headphones, it's just a matter of personal choosing. I really like the flat cable of the Vava Moves. This one is just a regular cable that seems a little bit flimsier, but they still work. They have worked out with me many times, so they will last. If you have any questions about these Mpow, please let me know. If you want to try any type of music, just let me know and I'll give you a more accurate description of their sound, because I'm not going too much in depth like I would do in Edify reviews, but I can if you want me to. So as always, let me know what you want me to review next, and like this video, comment it, and see you in the next video, guys.